What's up, guys? I never thought this would happen to me. But last night I experienced one of the scariest things ever. I was just minding my own business, walking home from a haunted house. That's right, I went to a haunted house for Halloween. I didn't want to go, but my friends dared me to. They all ran off when we got there, and so now I'm stuck with this old, creepy caretaker who keeps trying to kill me. I finally made it out after an hour of running around that house, tripping over things, jumping out of my skin every time the floorboards creaked. As soon as I opened the front door and stepped out onto the porch, I let out the breath I didn't realize I'd been holding. As I turned to lock the door, I heard a voice behind me. But my mind wouldn't cooperate. All I could think about was that creature, its black eyes staring into my soul, its bony fingers reaching out for me. Trick or treat. I froze. I slowly turned around, and there standing in front of me was the most terrifying creature I've ever seen. I was too scared to move, to breathe even. But eventually the scratching stopped, and everything went quiet. Maybe it had gone away. Maybe it had lost interest in me. And then the knocking stopped. I held my breath, waiting for whatever was out there to go away. But instead, I heard scratching. Then I heard a raspy voice that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. I mean, obviously I don't actually believe in ghosts or demons or any of that stuff. So if you saw that creature in your nightmares, don't worry. You're not going crazy. It's just a figment of your imagination, right? You can't hide from me. I'll find you. I'll always find you. And with that, the creature lunged. I could hear a faint noise now, a low growl, like the creature was still out there, still waiting. I didn't want to open the door. I didn't want to see what was out there, but I knew I couldn't stay in that house either. And then I just lay there on the ground, paralyzed with fear as the creature approached me. So I took a deep breath and slowly opened the door. It sounded like the creature was trying to claw its way through the wood to rip open the door and get inside. It looked like a twisted, horrifying version of the Grim Reaper. Its eyes were completely black, soulless pits, and its long, bony fingers were dripping with what looked like blood. But before I could scream or even take a step back, it lunged at me. Wait, what was that? You said you wanted a scary story? Well, I guess I can tell you about the time my goldfish died. Is that supposed to be scary anyway? Bye. I don't know what compelled me to do it, but I raised my hand and swiped at its face. I tried to tell them what I'd seen, but my voice wouldn't cooperate. The power went out. I was plunged into complete darkness, and the only sound I could hear was the wind howling outside. Then I started hearing footsteps, slow dragging footsteps coming up the path. They were heavy and deliberate, like someone or something was walking directly towards my house. All that came out was a strangled whisper. They probably thought I was joking around, so they just hung up on me. It let out a deafening screech that echoed through the night, and then it vanished, just like that. It disappeared into thin air, leaving me alone on the porch in the darkness. My heart was pounding in my chest. I quickly ran inside, locked the door, and called my friends. They didn't answer. And then the worst thing happened. I tried to make myself believe it was just my imagination, that there was some rational explanation for what I was hearing. Then I heard a knock on the door, slow and heavy, like the footsteps. I didn't answer, of course. I screamed, a primal scream of fear, and I don't know how long I spent huddled on the floor in that dark, silent house. When I finally felt brave enough to move, I got up and cautiously approached the door. First thing I saw was a pair of glowing red eyes in the darkness. I don't remember much after that. I think I screamed again. I tried to run, but I tripped and fell. Now here's the thing. I don't want to scare you. Well, anyway, I hope you have a happy Halloween and try not to get murdered.